Hi, Cybersus here, back with another Antimatter mentions new game minus video, episode 5. And it's just been like 10 minutes since last episode, and I can get 60 eighth dimensions. That gives me a galaxy right there. So, third galaxy, the tick upgrades are about as powerful as the main game with one galaxy. So, that really helps speed things up. I can get 170 galaxy points. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go for 50 eighth dimensions. I think 60 is just a little bit too much. So that's 284 galaxy points. And I mean, I could try to actually. I'm gonna go for 60. Dimensional Sacrifice. They're a lot weaker than I think they're gonna be. I don't know what it is, but maybe I think I will go for 60 because that will get me a few more dimension boosts. Yeah, just doing sacrifices earlier is a better idea. I still keep the speed. This is going to get me more galaxy points. So, here we go. Just get 60 again. No need to sacrifice at this point. And this is 383 galaxy points. So, I think at this point I'm going to export my save. And then get this. And see what happens. Multiplier per 10 dimensions is stronger. This could be OP. This may be weak. Okay, I think this is OP. I really think, or I don't know. I don't think it's OP. I'm just forgetting how fast this even is. I'm not sure how much. Okay, I can get 40 easily. Okay, so it's pretty powerful. It's not OP. It looks like I can go for around 50. I think 50 is now the sweet spot. So, gets me another 100 galaxy points. So, I've gotten all the galaxy upgrades. Feels like it's time to get to infinity. Which, I mean, it's not really a spoiler because I'm guessing you will have watched, or at least played the main game, or watched my New Game Plus series, or something. So you know, like, when you get this infinity bar to the end, you reach infinity in the game. It's not really infinity, but it's sort of like it's not really infinity, but it's an important mechanic. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're not there yet, so I'm doing a 3 galaxy run here, going for 60. I could even go for 70, but I'm just gonna get this because that's a pretty powerful boost. Here, I can just instantly get 2 galaxies like it's nothing. This is now a 7 million times boost. The dimension boosts are really powerful. 50 eighth dimensions is nothing. 60, meant to get a galaxy there. I can probably get over 70 at this point. Also, this is time to go for achievements. 99 eighth dimensions gives me an achievement. So, here's 60. I'm gonna. Okay, I don't know what that achievement was for. It's over 10 nonillion. This is quintillions. I don't get it. Maybe it's probably a bug. I'm guessing it would have normally been nonillion, but it would have. Okay. My theory is that this would have normally been nonillion if it wasn't for the dilation nerfs in New Game minus. So, I can get 80 eighth dimensions. That's not even a problem. Feels like I'm gonna reach infinity very soon. Since I'm already up to 80 eighth dimensions, that's the amount you need for a galaxy. Normally. Also, since that achievement had a reward, it makes things faster. Even though it's going to only be slightly faster, like, compared to all this. Every Galactic Sacrifice is giving me an insane boost. 60 is no problem. 60 eighth dimensions is no problem. Could probably even get the next galaxy at 90 eighth dimensions. I mean, it's still going strong. Okay. It's only slowing down when I get to 80 eighth dimensions. And here's going to be 90 right here. That gives me a galaxy. And this is going to be OP because This is a 1.15 times tick upgrade, which is enough. That's more than 2 galaxies in the base game. So, and with 2 galaxies in the base game, everything gets, well, inflation happens, which means that the numbers start going up uncontrollably. So, let's see. I'm actually going to do this more carefully because I want to get exactly 99 eighth dimensions. So, here it is. And 99. So that gives me an achievement. I don't think I have enough to get this one. And Novum Quadratic Quintillion. I don't know. I just use the notations for some versions of the game. It just makes things a little different. There's 100 eighth dimensions. I think it's time to do another Galactic Sacrifice. I'm not quite to the point where I can just I'm getting closer and closer to infinity. It feels like it's getting close, but I'm not there yet. So I didn't even need 60 eighth dimensions for that. I'm gonna get the next galaxy. Need quite a bit of dimension boost for the galaxies. Okay, the 90 is still a little bit tricky to get, but let's see how much. I can probably get over 100. I can get like 100 easily because of how insane this is. That's like a, I don't even know what that is, but like a 10 times boost to all dimensions. Okay, here's 100. It doesn't look like I can get much more than 100. Actually, no, I can get 110. No, that's only Quattro Quinquagintillion. So I need Sextuple Quinquagintillion. Actually, I can get 110 here. So it is possible. 120 is still a little bit out of my reach, unfortunately. But I don't think it's going to be that much out of my reach after I do this Galactic Sacrifice. For 2,000 galaxy points, because we had a 5 times dimension multiplier and even more per 10 dimension multipliers. I don't even know what else. It's time to get to infinity. I really want to get there, but it's not quite there. I'm not sure how many galaxy points I'm going to have when I do finally get there. Still need to do almost all the boosts up to here. And then I can just go for as much as possible. I'm going to try to get a 5th Antimatter galaxy, because I got 110 eighth dimensions. So I think 120 could be possible. So it's 110, 110 again, and then 120. And I think if I get this 120, this is going to give me a powerful, the boost I'm looking for, because this galaxy, the tick upgrades are gonna, I think, really help. I think these tick upgrades could be nerfed by dilation, and that's why I'm not like just inflating right now. I'm getting very close though. Okay, 100, 110 is a little slower. I'm gonna go for 120 again. Probably get this. Get a single. That gets me another achievement. No, not quite. I need infinity. I thought I was gonna get another achievement row out of that, but unfortunately, I'm not. So it looks like I can still get a good amount of galaxy points from this. Still not quite to where I want it to be, but I think that like that's gonna give me another 5 times boost. This is now 4 times and 2 times. So I mean, I really wonder what that formula is. But these seem pretty obvious. It's just like I think a simple, or it's like a logarithm. That's what I think it is. So yeah, I can already get that galaxy. The one at 90 shouldn't even be that bad. If I could just get like maybe 60 or 70. Okay, there we go. And then 120 is still formidable, but I can get it pretty easily. I'm just spamming the dimension boost button. It's weird. I have 23, 24, 25 dimension boost. So, I mean, that's what it's like. It's still taking a while to get this 120. I really thought I was gonna get to infinity. I thought things would just start inflating, but not quite. Just click this button a bunch. Feel like I'm really close. I'm just not there yet. I could even go for 138th dimensions because it's getting faster, and that's always the time to get the next 2 dimension boosts. At this point, it may not even be worth it to get these extra dimension boosts because they're barely helping. I mean, they're not giving me all that much more galaxy points. So, yeah, there it is. 5,000 more galaxy points. Puts me over 15,000. Not quite to infinity. I'm up to well into the sexagentillions, which is... That's like... Basically, with the illions, it turns out that infinity is very close to centillion, which is the 100th illion. So, basically, you can sort of know what illion set you are on. Like, knowing what illion set you're on, you're roughly that percentage to infinity. So, sexagentillions are the 60s, or the illions all in the 60s. That means I'm around 60% to infinity, logarithmically. That's what I mean. So, I mean, it's really convenient to have that. And I could even try to go for 148th dimensions, which is enough for 2 galaxies in the base game. It may not be worth it though. I mean, even with this, it's just, you can see it's just I'm stuck at around 130. There's not much I can. I mean, it's still relatively fast, but there's not much else. 140, that's not a galaxy, so it's just worth it just to keep doing these runs. And I could actually be doing this. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm pressing S, not G. That's what. I mean, I think this is still slower than just pressing M. So, these upgrades have a lot of potential for me to get farther in all. It's because they have all 9 of the galaxy upgrades. You can get the next galaxy. 120 shouldn't even be that bad anymore. You need to get all the boosts, and then let's see. Almost, yeah. There's 120. This galaxy will help me get a little more. I think it's like based on like a product of your galaxy points. It's like, I think based on like a product of galaxies, dimension boosts, and 8th dimensions. So I can get 120 very quick now. Even 130 is not terrible. Could try to go for 140, which is, yeah, that's going to be the next little goal. Even though 140 doesn't really mean anything. So I may just, I mean, that's 140 8th dimensions right there. I can try to go for it again, and I could try to go for a longer run so I can try to get 150 8th dimensions. That may take a little bit of time. I'm just going to check achievements to see if I can get any of these. I can't really get that. Of course I can't get these 2. No. Okay, it doesn't look like I can really get any of these. So, I could get this. There's actually a reward to this. Multiplier based on... Multiplier to infinity point. Okay, I'm not even to infinity points. So, it's based on cancer notations. So, I'm actually currently doing cancer notation on New Game minus. Maybe I'll just switch to 2 once I reach infinity. So, that could be a plan. So it is a little bit slower. It's may not be the most efficient thing, but it's still getting me there. And yeah, there's a lot of upgrades here. So 150 8th dimensions. There's another galaxy. Tech upgrades are doing a full 1.2 times multiplier. And I think I can just... I really keep thinking, oh, the next galaxy is going to cause inflation, but they're not causing inflation. No matter how many times I think they're going to cause inflation, they're not going to. I'm almost 75% to infinity. So that's just like you can see how far I am. I mean, honestly, I possibly letting it AFK could get me very close. Because especially with these 2 boosts. I mean, I could definitely get over 80% or octogontillion. I'm right now on the septogontillions. And like you can see just how far I'm getting. This may not be the most efficient thing. It may just be better to go for galaxy points. As much as I want to just push this to infinity, I'm not there yet. So I'm probably just going to do some off-camera grinding because it's starting to become a little bit repetitive. So I feel like I'm so close. I'm even getting close to 168th dimensions, but just that'll be next episode. I'm just gonna do this just so I can get more galaxy points, and then hopefully this multiplier will start going up a little bit, even though it doesn't matter quite as much as before. I think it's still gonna be gonna be roughly the. I mean, it'll help me. It's gonna really help on the push to infinity, on the final push. So that's gonna be next episode. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.